Each year, many cars are attacked by elephants. Most of the time, it can be prevented. Elephants are dangerous, even when you're inside the car. They can destroy it in a matter of seconds. In this video, we'll let you know how to behave around elephants, particularly if you're driving a vehicle. When you are in an area where there's elephants, the first thing to know is the situation of the elephants in that particular place. Is it a place where elephants are safe? Is it somewhere they get poached? Is there cattle or other farms in the area, people with whom elephants may get into conflict? You may encounter a very peaceful herd inside the refuge of a national park, but that same herd can become very aggressive if encountered inside a hunting concession. Now that you know the place you're going to, you should be able to see if an elephant is in Musth. Musth is a condition male elephants experience from time to time. Their hormone level spikes more than 50% normal, and they get extremely irritable and aggressive. So you should watch out for elephants in Musth and not get very near. But how to see if an elephant is in Musth? For starters, they sweat a lot from a gland situated behind the eyes. All elephants sweat too, when it's hot or when they're nervous, but they don't have the gland inflamed. It gets to the size of a football ball. There may be urine coming out of the sac, and it may have white foam around it. You see them often walking with head up, moving their heads from one side to the other, and their ears pulled back. You can divide the elephant personal space in three areas: the comfort zone, the warning zone, and the attack zone. The size of these zones varies according to the area where the elephants are, the particular family or herd, and the individuals. Males in Musth, for instance, tend to have bigger zones. When seeing elephants, you have to drive slowly and observe their behavior as you approach. When you notice that the elephants start to react to your presence, it means that you're in their warning zone. They could just look at you and stay put, just chill. They may point their trunks at you. That means that they're observing what you're doing. If they feel uncomfortable or threatened, they will start showing you signs, like opening their ears to make themselves look bigger, and lifting the head up while looking down at you. That's usually one of the first signs they may be uncomfortable with you being there. They may open up the ears and point at you with the tusks. An elephant may shake its head, making the ears whip. It may mean that they're a bit more irritated, but it's still not a reason to panic. They may start swaying the trunk back and forward to trumpet, to hit their bodies with the ears. At this point, that means that they really don't like you being there. They can even start picking objects with the trunk and throwing them at you. And elephants have a very good aim. Pissed off elephants can start hitting and breaking trees and shrubs, dragging their tusks or hitting the ground with them. And also they can mock charge. There's a visual difference between a mock charge and an actual charge. When it's a mock charge, they usually hold the head high, ears open while running towards you. And if you don't start running away, they most probably will stop right before you. When they charge, they also have ears open, but the head is tilted down and the trunk is pointing backwards. So what to do when you're driving in an elephant-populated area? Do not speed in areas where there's elephants, especially if the road is narrow and there's bush on the sides. If you're at a lion sighting, try to see if there's lion poop around, because if you drive over it, the smell of it can make the elephants attack the car. When you see an elephant, slow down at less than 8 km/h. look around you because it's probable that there are more elephants. Always look for escape routes in case of trouble. If you see that there's other vehicle and is making the elephants nervous, distance yourself from it or just leave. You may pay for the sins of other people. If you're making elephants uncomfortable, move away. If you see a female sweating behind the eyes, it can be that you're too close. Give her some space. Do not scream or make fast movements. Watch out for males in Musth and keep a good distance. Never speed next to a herd. Make sure that the elephants can always leave. Never block all their escape routes. Try not to drive between family members, especially between females and calves. Don't approach elephants with a car switched off. Don't put yourselves in their path. They don't like being pushed to change trajectory. They may not change it. Don't rev or honk. If an elephant gets too close, don't panic. If your car is switched off, do not turn it on. You can talk to it to reassure him, but without using high-pitched voice. So, you screwed up. The elephant is charging at you. What can you do? I know it's very difficult, but just try not to shit your pants and keep calm for a moment. Hit your car with the palm of your hand to try sway his attention to something else. Raise your voice firmly but calmly, keeping a low pitch and not being aggressive. And if this doesn't stop the elephant from charging, now you can start to panic. This is where thinking and planning your escape route will pay off. And now you can show off your James Bond driving skills to the world. If you're visiting an elephant-populated area, be prepared, but don't fear yet. Remember, elephants are amazing.